We're here right now with David Drain, who's the Executive Director of the Digital Screenmedia Association. So kind of give him a little bit of our time. Thank you, David. I wanted to ask you just a couple quick questions about the association and the industry in general. First question being, your position is very similar to the position of our website, which is covering the digital out of home, and this kind of umbrella covers a lot of different things, including kiosks and self-serve and a couple of other things. Can you kind of talk about how all those industries work together?
Sure, absolutely. So it was about a year ago that we started having these conversations where our two associations that I was managing at the time, the Self-Service and Kiosk Association and the Digital Signage Association, decided to come together, and we landed on the term Screenmedia as sort of an umbrella term for digital signage, for interactive kiosks, and we wanted to expand our scope to include mobile technology as well. So that was the idea, and it was really a solutions-based approach, thinking that customers are really looking or if they're looking at one type of technology, very often they're also then starting to look at the other types of technology. So that was the idea behind it.
Now, with your work that you do with the association, what do your members expect from you, and what are some of the things that you deliver for them in order to allow for this industry to keep on growing?
Sure. So we like to say that our association is built on three pillars, and that's education, advocacy, and networking. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to advance the industry. We're trying to help educate the industry. We believe we can do these. These will help bring the industry forward, and then create opportunities where members can network with one another. Obviously, buyers and sellers can connect, but also peers can connect with each other and learn best practices and learn from their mistakes,
Sure. Now, a little bit, we'll stop with the soft questions, a little bit more of a difficult question. I think everybody, and Patrick Quinn mentioned this when he was talking a little while ago, and a lot of people have been talking about how important it is to speak with one voice. The media agencies are saying there's too many different things, and people are talking in too many different ways, and it's hard for us to understand in the first place. But at the same time, there's also a lot of talk about the convergence and these other types of things that are kind of coming together. So how do we kind of balance the need for one voice with the need to take advantage of the growth of other industries as well?
Right. So it's interesting. First of all, I'm going to address your point about convergence, because I think we say the technology is converging, but they are different technologies. A kiosk is not the same as a digital sign and is not the same as mobile. But they are all, customer-facing technologies or ways to engage with customers through technology. So again, we're trying to focus on the solution and saying that you need to be able to reach your customer in multiple ways. It doesn't take just one way. It's like an advertiser doesn't just say, well, I'm only going to do newspaper. Usually they're looking at all these different media in which to advertise. So, we're doing our best as an association to try to speak for the industry, but we're also working with others like the DPAA, and we think what they're doing is really, really great. They've done some good work with coming up with some audience measurement guidelines, and certainly there's no need for us to replicate that work. So.